Minister Hines has developed this reputation now of, of sleeping on the job. And even when Mr. Hines is awake, it appears that his mind is asleep. So he may be awake, but his mind is asleep. In this recent horrific matter where children, 3 children and an adult, I believe, were brutally murdered at the heights of Guanapo. The police commissioner mentioned this in passing at the end of a press conference. Minister Hines was more morbid. He suggested that there was a Hollywood crime drama story that we should look forward to. These are lives, these are children murdered brutally like this. And the Minister of National Security calling upon us to wait for the Hollywood type drama story as if something will emerge. That speaks to a lack of compassion. You would think that in a decent country with decent government, a minister and a commissioner of police would have visited the community, the family, and so on in the event of this type of horrific incident. But there you have it. So that I want to begin my discussing crime by indicating that Minister Hines must go. He must be dismissed or must be asked to resign as Minister of National Security. I also wish to indicate that I am particularly outraged by this senseless, mindless murder of the children. We cannot dismiss it and say, well, their parents or grandparents or tanti or nenen may be involved in something. Killing children is wrong. And apart from Mrs. Kamla Prasad Bisesa and the Opposition United National Congress, there is no outrage. And this morning I want to indicate that I am outraged that there is no outrage, where children have been murdered in this fashion. I am outraged that there is no outrage. And you look at the society, what is the business community saying about this? What the different civil organizations, the faith-based organizations. And I can't help but feel, is it because those children were in a particular community? Is it because they are in a lower income working class community? Had it been elsewhere, they would have called, groups in this country would have been calling for citizens to drive on the road with their lights on during the day. They may have been calling upon us to lie down in front of the parliament and circle the parliament with us lying on the ground. But is it because these are working class, poor people, the children themselves, of a particular class? That is why I'm so outraged that this incident has led to silence by key stakeholders in the community. People who talk at the drop of a hat, organizations that churn out press releases almost every day. They say nothing.